Hey guys, it's Geek Worthington here. I'm just dropping in today for a really quick talk about something that I find is really important to our successes, whether it be successful in a business, in a career, in your pursuits, in your business. For us, obviously, at my heart is my business. So something that we are, and it's also something we're taught and we learn as children. We learn all throughout our lives, and we're continually learning. If we're not continually learning, then I honestly believe that we are not going anywhere. So we need to be mindful of these things, because the first thing that goes out the window are our habits. Okay, if we've got daily habits that are really good and help us build, successes, they're the first thing that when life gets busy and things get a little bit hectic, they're the first thing that go out the window. So you have to be mindful of that and understand that a miss is okay. It's okay to not do something one day, but get back on track as soon as possible. An example for me of what I'm talking about with habits is that my first, 20 minutes of the day is basically checking in and having a look around my groups, making sure that I've got, any conversations I've missed out on, posting in those groups, posting in the conversations, seeing if I can help anybody, and making time then if it's something I have to do later on in the day. So it's making sure you make contact with people and be present. That's my first part of my day. For me personally, I have a broken back. I broke my back when I was 21. So I have to do some physio every day. If I don't do it, guess what? I can't walk or I can't function for the day. So definitely for me, it's about forming that really good habit of doing that. The sooner I did that, the sooner I was able to function daily without any, pain and any injury, residual, issues. So I really think that understanding the habits, whether it be as small as doing a little bit of, communication every morning, or whether it be as large as doing something like my physio every day, and understanding that is based on my success, my expectation of success. So I want to be able to walk every day. I want to be able to do my physical activity every day without, certain pains. So I have to do that. And unfortunately for my family, they have to wait for me to do that every day before we can get up and do anything. Obviously, in an emergency situation, or if I had to get up and move, I'm not going to say, hang on, house is burning down, I've got to wait till I do my 6 or 7 minutes of physio. But I'm just saying, as soon as possible after that, I would make time to do some stretches, to do the things that I need to get me going. It's the same with your business. It's the same with any pursuit that you've got. If you have a really good habit, and by the way, good habits are really hard to form and they're so easy to break. So it's best that you concentrate on keeping them going once you've got a good habit in place. A bad habit, on the other hand, is so easy to to form and hard to break. Okay, so don't get into the bad habits, get into the good ones. Okay, so I'm back to the habits, is daily. I would really think that people should be looking at, a small amount of activity first thing in the morning. If you work from home and you've got the luxury, like some of us do, of working full time from home, you can pick and choose when you do that. If you're in a job and you're trying to sack your boss at the moment, you're trying to get into that position where you can work from home, then it really is a matter of finding those little zones of time where you can fit things in. You might not be able to make live calls, but you can definitely put a time aside every day, whether it be on the bus, whether it be in the car on the way home, whether it be out for a walk or things like that, those other things you do, to put your headphones on and listen to calls. There are no excuses for bad habits. Okay, we just need to learn to break them. So basically, for me, I think that others will agree. It is a matter of finding those things that are duplicatable, that are worth duplicating, aka our business, and some of the good habits that we have, and making sure that we duplicate them every day. If you have a weekend off, I had a technology-free day the other day and I actually really enjoyed it. Geek Girl, yes, technology free. It was really good. So I think that if you spend some time on forming small, good habits, you will actually find that every day gets a bit easier, and those practices that you do every day will get a lot easier. And not only that, then those things are happening so autonomously that you are finding time and room in your brain and in your life to do the next bigger thing, whether it be learning to do videos or whether it to be, putting some time aside for other things. All right, well, that's me. nearly gone for 5 minutes now, so I don't want to rabbit on. I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on habits. I think it's something that we need to build into our businesses because it will help us build success. Please, I'd love to hear what are some of the daily habits for you. One last thing that I have is I don't leave the house without making my bed. Doesn't matter, how busy I am, I have to make my bed. It's just a little thing that I like to add. Makes me feel like I've achieved something for the day. So if you pop down in your comments and let me know what are your habits that you do each morning. So just 3 or 4 things that maybe that you have to do, whether it doesn't have to be about AMP, it can be just those things that you feel help you to be on a successful wicket for the day. And I'd love to have a chat with anybody who wants to know a little bit more, some suggestions on forming good habits. I'm always open to learning, so please have a great day, and I would love to hear your comments. Talk to you later. Geek Girl, see ya.